Oh, oh man. Y'all already know. Big dog in the game. Stan G. Know what I'm talking about? City, city, state to state, big dog heavyweight. Y'all make sure y'all run them lights up, give me hyped up. Y'all know I'm bringing nothing but exclusives to y'all. Real deal Memphis cats. And we rocking like that. Let me make sure my people coming in. LC, sweat the track. You know what I'm talking about? Sweat the track, man. Real deal. You know what I'm talking about? Producers from the city who really been making moves, who really been paying dues, that really been getting they mind. I'm talking about, I'm gonna let y'all see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Real talk. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Bear with me, cause we going in. We going in, man. You know what I'm saying? Right there. There you go. Right there, man. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, oh man. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all know what it do. Stan G, man, we got the none other LC Sweat the Track, one of the biggest cats in the game, man, who been putting it down for the and all around, man. You know what I'm talking about? LC Sweat the Track, what it do, my guy? Open your mic up. You gotta open your mic up, man. You gotta open your mic up. You know me. Is it? Because I can see you. Mic open up.
You hear me now?
Oh, yeah, I can hear you now. I can hear you now. That's what I'm talking about.
You hear, you can hear me now?
Yeah.
Hear
That's
me now?
why okay, okay, I can hear you. I can hear
Okay.
you. ALC, man, I know you been doing your thing out here. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you know, you did one of my major hits, Gold, that made it on TV, national TV, and everything. So I know you been major out here doing your thing. You know what I'm talking about? Like, break it down to the people. Like, you know what I'm talking about? What type of role you been playing in the city, man?
Well, as far as the music wise, uh, I'm a staple in the city. I'm a quiet one. You feel me? I'm very quiet when it comes to as far as saying that I'm, you know, out here or bringing the forefront of anything of that nature, I ain't gonna say that I'm big on that because
Yeah.
I'm more so we tapped into the streets at the same time though, Stan. So it's like it's a lot of shit that we
Yeah.
show and we don't show. You feel me?
Yeah.
So but as far as music wise, uh, I can't even say how many people I can name in the city that I done did some music for. So
Yeah. You
yeah.
say like what you mean by that? Like you did so much music with so many people in the city that you can't keep up with it no more.
I mean, it'll be hard trying to keep up with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like trying to keep up with who I did music for in the city. It'll be hard to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been working my ass off for years. This is over 20 years of work being done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. So like when you first like I know you did major things with major artists who been signed and who really didn't like put their footwork down in the game. Like who is the biggest artist you feel that you didn't work with in the city or outside the city?
Inside of Memphis or just in general?
I feel like in general, let the people know, 'cause you know Memphis hot right now, and all the labels looking at Memphis on a bigger scale. So just name like anybody who you the biggest artist you feel like you didn't deal with.
Well, I ain't even gonna say no biggest artist. I'm gonna name a couple of artists if it comes to the city. I don't work with Bag. I don't work with
Okay,
Gotti. I don't
and
work
I
with
ain't even know that.
I don't work with Moneybag. I don't work with Yo Gotti. I don't work with Don Trip. I don't work with Zed Zilla. I don't work with Miscellaneous. I don't work with Young D. I don't work with Criminal Lane. Uh,
Yeah.
I don't work with Turk. Uh, I
So
can,
your resume long.
yeah. Anybody that know me know that, man. This ain't no. This ain't it. Inside of this city, motherfuckers know what the fuck going on, bro.
Yeah. You know what
As
I'm
far as,
saying? But the folks who on the
inside,
outside of the city
now outside of the
that don't
city,
know.
now outside of the city, I don't work with Ball Greasy, David Banner, Cap One, Ti, Walker Flocka, Wooly Kid, Rocco.
Woo.
I'm working with Scrappy, or My Sean, or shit. I'm working with a lot of motherfuckers.
Yeah. And then you sing too as well as doing is doing your producing thing, right?
Right. That's a very big part of my production is I give people records. Instead
Okay.
of artists having to feel like they have to come and figure out a record, I give you a record.
Okay.
And I simplify I basically simplify the situation for you.
Okay. So you say you done did stuff with people like Don Trip, you know what I'm saying? And I know that's from outside of the city. And a lot of people don't know like we raised on the east side of Memphis. For the people who don't know this, who looking, you know what I'm saying, from the outside looking in, you know, like what's the songs that you produce for like Trip and people like that?
Me and Trip did a record that was really big a couple years ago, and a lot of people never knew. But I did a record for Trip, Yo Gotti, and Turk that was called Throw Your Sets Up. DJ
Oh,
Lil Larry, DJ Lil Larry was on the record. Uh, tell him about the gun line. Tell him about the gun line on Turk. On one of Turk albums that me, Criminal Man, and Trip them did. Um, I did Metal in My Lap for Don Trip. Like I did like 2 albums on Trip before anybody ever knew who he was.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
he from we from the same hood. I'm from Chuck Street. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that know or know what's going on, like well, those that really know what's going on know that I did a lot of music for Trip before anybody ever knew who Trip was. We probably ain't been doing no music recently, but growing up wise, yeah, that's little bro.
And then to the people who in other states, Don Tripp made the song "Letter to My Son," and he
Right,
got signed to a major label from that song. And just getting little people a couple of insights on that. But like with LC Sweat the Track, that's the brand, right?
right.
So the brand, like how y'all come up with the brand Sweat the Track?
Sweat the Track was like, I mean, you know where we come from. As far as you know where we come from, and you know, niggas used to be on the blade all day.
Yeah,
Niggas stand out in niggas down. We ain't never call this shit the trap and all this new shit. You know, we call this shit the track. So
yeah,
you know, nigga was on the track. You know what I'm saying? And it was like I was so in tune with what everybody was doing, but I was making music at the same time. It was just like, man, I got these niggas sweating the track like these niggas out here on the track. You know what I'm saying? Like how motherfuckers flocking to a nigga
yeah,
who got the good. Like if a nigga got the good butter on the track, shit, motherfucker flocking to him. So it's like, man, yeah, you got these motherfuckers sweating coming down through these motherfuckers. So
yeah,
I was just
yeah.
like, man,
See,
shit,
yeah. See,
it
I
was
know you got that major production sound because, like, when the people found me, they found me off my song Gold, and you did that track, and you brought that track to life. And we was at the Trap House Studios, and that's when the Trap House Studios was popping. But now since Memphis on a whole nother level now people giving the light is shining on Memphis right now. You know what I'm saying? How you feel like since the city is just getting the light that it's supposed to be getting, how you feel about the city right now?
honestly, the city is golden. Like just like the song, nigga, the city is gold.
Yeah,
The biggest thing that we need in our city is for everybody to understand that it's bigger than us.
yeah,
If we understand the factor that it's bigger than us and people can put their egos or whatever to the side, it's a lot of money that's gonna be made, bro. We can
yeah.
we can we can have a real run, bro. Like how the AB having a run, bro.
Hmm.
Bro, we can actually have a 20-year run if everybody get out their high horse.
Yeah. And what you mean by like everybody get off their hours and like is it like certain people that you feel like they need to come together or like break it down to the people?
I feel like I honestly feel like I honestly feel like it's a lot of people that need to come together when it comes to our city. As far as just say me being an example, I'm very humble. I know what I've done. I know what I can do, what I'm capable of doing, and what situations I can help at the same time.
Yeah,
But the biggest part about people, because I'm not an opinionated person, so I try not to push my opinion every kind of which way away. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm as humble as I am, because I'm not an opinionated person like that. But I will say this. Motherfuckers gotta put their pride to the side
yeah,
and understand that it's a big picture. It's like
hmm,
it's like if you deal with if you had a child's mother that you know that y'all goddamn me, y'all don't fuck with each other like that. But the biggest part about it is you know that y'all gotta make sure that this baby is all right. Y'all
hmm,
gotta put that pride to the side to understand that y'all have to coexist to make sure that the functionality of the child is in a better situation.
yeah,
When you start to do those things, you start to see a lot of things very different. So once you put
yeah,
that mentality to the side and understand that it's a bigger picture, you see shit way clearer than what it's supposed to be. So when people stop and just be like, hey, man, this shit ain't about me, shit get better.
Yeah, exactly. Like how I look at the city, oh man, y'all and I'm like so get me hyped up. Everybody already know. Soon as y'all run up in the building, y'all know I'ma stay piped up. But look, how I look at the city, I feel like everything happening on course, like at the time it's supposed to happen. Do you feel like we had to grow mentally on a like just on a whole nother level to really brand the city how it's supposed to be branded, or you feel like we really supposed to be there in our chance?
It's two parts to it. I feel like it's a lot of sound that should have been heard, but I also feel like mentally we did have to grow.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Just on a wake up. You know what I'm saying? Just on a wake up situation type. Like it's certain shit that we had to understand in ourselves. We want other people to understand where we come from and why our music is like this or why our sound is like this. But we had to do that shit with each other at the same time.
yeah,
You
yeah.
feel me?
Exactly. I feel exactly what you're saying. But
So
like, have your sound grew?
most definitely.
Like on what type of level you brand your music and your production as?
I felt like I always had big records. That's why I call myself Mr. Stadium Music. If you ever seen my IG page is called Mr. Stadium Music. So
Yeah,
I feel like I always made big records, but that was sound wise. Now I feel like I make big records because sound and record wise, they're just big. It's nothing that you can't sleep on me. I want to allow
yeah,
you to. I'm one of those people that it's to the
yeah.
point where now I just feel like I want to allow you to sleep on me. You gotta see me. If you don't see me,
Mhm.
that's gonna be on you. But you gotta see
Yeah. So basically, you putting it in their face now.
most definitely. Most definitely.
Yeah,
Instead of me being like, yeah, I'm in the studio and you pull up on me and I'm making this kind of video. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm not even that close for you to even get to me no more. When the last time you seen me?
it been a while. Like we did that record probably like I say probably like 8 9 years ago, and it's still growing to this day.
Right.
But it been like a good 5 6 years since I left the city. But I had to leave the city to grow and do the things I'm doing there too though.
That's the coolest part about anything that you're doing. Like the biggest part about learning is growing. Like you have to mentally understand what you're doing first before you can physically do anything.
Yeah,
So it's like, okay, I'm a hustler, but if you don't know how to hustle, how the fuck are you a hustler? You see what I'm saying?
exactly,
You can say you a
exactly.
hustler all day, but if you don't know how to hustle, how the fuck are you a hustler? You don't even know what you're doing. You hustling backwards. So you're not a hustler, actually.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
you're moving backwards, how are you a hustler?
yeah. That's why I always tell folks if you ain't making moves, you dead. You know what I'm saying? That's like one of my slogans, man. Like if
And
you
the
ain't making
biggest
moves, you
part,
dead.
and the biggest part about the first thing I tell anybody is, man, you do right the first time, so you ain't got to worry about the second time.
Yeah,
If you do
exactly.
right the first time, you ain't got to worry about it the second time. You already
You
made
right.
sure that everything was understood. When a person
Yeah,
meets you or they have a conversation with you, you let them know off the muscle what type of person you are, what you stand on, what you believe in, and how you functioning. You ain't got to worry about doing that shit no more.
exactly.
You let it be
Exactly.
known the first time.
Yeah. So, like, how you feel about the Yo Gottis and the your Young Dolphs and the PRE, the CMG, the beef that's going on in the city? Do you feel like that's holding us back still to this day, or do you feel like that's making us better and grow as a like as people and learning how to stand alone. How you feel about it?
Ooh, you gonna put that out there like that? That's what you gonna do?
I got to. I got to. We
I,
gotta let the people know the truth.
I feel like it's holding us back a little bit. I honestly feel like it is because
Yeah.
I feel like if if those two brothers decided that, man, fuck this dumb shit, we can move further, and it's too much shit for us to be doing, and the legacies and the people that they got that are doing, like, they both got rosters. They both got dope rosters. If
Hmm.
all of that shit was together, nigga, this shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
You got artists that ain't even doing records with each other that should be doing records with each other.
Yeah.
And it's not happening because of
Yeah.
these situations. But you also know one thing about us is, Stan, we very, very different from everybody else.
Yeah.
We really stand on some shit, bro. Like, you can't have no fucking problem with me and feel like I'm gonna be all right about it. No, my nigga. No. You know how I'm coming.
Exactly.
You
'Cause I
know,
know where you from.
you know
I know
what's
you got. I
right.
know you got young dudes who follow you. So if you ever get into beef, then it's like your young dudes gonna, follow under you or what you claim, and and
My little homeboys to this day tell me every day, they be like, bro, we be so glad you be so humble. Like, if nigga been want me to pop my shit, I could have been pop my shit on a lot of niggas, and I
yeah,
don't.
exactly.
I could have took off on a lot of niggas, and I don't.
Yeah,
I don't see nothing in it. You feel what I'm saying? Plus, I really know how I'm really gonna get down. So
yeah,
I'm not even finna play this shit. Like, we not finna play this social media and all this whole extra. Nah.
yeah,
I'm not him.
yeah. See,
That
for the people on the outside of Memphis, like I got a lot of people in Atlanta who listening to me right now. Like a lot of people already know Memphis ain't sweet at all. From your background and where you came from, like explain your background and where you came from in the game. Like,
for one, man, I I'm from I'm from the South. Oh,
yeah,
first place I ever seen in my life was Lamar Garden. You feel me?
yeah,
I'm an East Side nigga though. That
okay,
would raise me, that would taught me, that I done lived all through this city. Uh, Niggas know I gang bang, everything, you know what I'm saying? Niggas know how I get down, man. I'm A Trey Hoover. Like, I done been to Cali and back. I used to live in Chicago. I used to live in Cabrini Green. All my big brothers are gangsters, you know what I'm saying? Uh,
yeah,
I don't sugarcoat shit. I don't half-ass nothing. I stand firm on everything that I do. Anybody that know me know that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I got go hard. I don't got go home, man. They got go hard on me. I'm going hard. We ain't no going home. You going hard,
yeah,
you ain't going at all. This what we own. You feel what I'm saying? And I stand on it. I mean that shit from the bottom of me. Um, I'm a firm believer in you do what you feel like you want done to you at the same time. So I'm a firm
yeah.
believer in that. If
Whatever energy you put out there, you must get it back on
and
a situation like that.
however, you know what I'm saying? Because if you're gonna be a peaceful person, be peaceful. If you're
Yeah,
not, and you want to go there, then you got to know what come along with it. I done I done seen the worst and the best of all this shit. I done been shot, I done been stabbed, I got holes in my legs, I done had to fight your favorite rappers, all kinds of shit. Like, this ain't nothing new to me.
yeah. The Memphis way,
Yeah,
just
like, I mean,
you'd have been through the struggle.
I'm I'm a I'm a I'm one of those people that when the situation addresses itself and the money comes, I earned everything.
Yeah,
I've done I've done everything.
yeah,
So anything that I'm putting into fruition with me right now, or however it's going to happen, God doing that with me.
Yeah.
Because I stayed firm on everything that I'm doing. I've never sugarcoated shit. I've never bullshitted. If I did bullshit with a person and I ain't double back and do right, whatever karma come to me, I gotta take it. But I know that's not happening because in this situation, I felt like I did fucked up. I tried to make right. Period.
Yeah. Do you think it'll be like? Do you see the city growing to the point that the beef will end up stopping and we can work together and build a city as a brand and get to the next level? Like
No,
you don't at all.
no,
Why you say that?
because you know, and the only reason I'm saying this to you is because you know how we get down
Yeah.
and the mentality of how shit goes. That shit ain't gonna work. I
But
wanted
at the
to.
same time, I seen something so great that just happened with you that made me think like, man, the city might do come together and we got a chance. And I
What
ain't
you
trying to bring up
what you
nobody beef,
what you see?
like with your situation, LC and Mac E situation.
Okay.
So when I seen it, I saluted that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, they had major beef. It ain't about what happened. Y'all just had major beef in the city, and I ain't gonna speak on what happened or nothing like that
Right.
because it is what it is. But I seen y'all grow from that situation. It might take time, and time heal a lot of things. Time heal pain in a lot of situations. So you don't feel like at all that people can be a bigger man and be like, okay, man, forget what we had going on. Let's push strong and let's go ahead and move on and get this band together. So you don't see nothing like that happen in the city.
For one, you gotta think about it. And the only reason I said it is to say this. These niggas got bags. Big bags. Bags that can help other motherfuckers get bags. And they
Yeah,
look at it like this. So
yeah,
it's kind of hard to try to feel like that situation can switch when motherfuckers who already got a bag can help other motherfuckers in the city get a bag or things of that nature. And that shit ain't going on right now. Niggas got bags and beefing. Niggas
yeah,
got bags and beefing. Why the
yeah,
fuck? I don't want to beef with nobody. I want to get some money.
yeah,
If you got a
yeah.
problem, I feel like now you understand how certain shit go. You shoot one of my folks or some shit
Exactly,
like that. That's some shit that we can't come back from, bro. That's some shit we can't come back from.
exactly,
But if
exactly.
we just beefing, where it could be a conversation or some shit like that, that's a different story.
Yeah,
But if you put your hands on my people or somebody I love like that, oh yeah, you know how we standing on it. I'm standing on it.
yeah, yeah.
We have to look at not just the perception of the situation or anything of that nature, but we actually really don't even know what the fuck all going on with them situations.
Exactly,
We slick on the
exactly.
outside looking in, bro. We just seeing whatever being portrayed or whatever being showed.
Yeah. So you feel like one of the hardest beat makers in the city. You know what I'm saying? With a name in the city that one of the OG beat makers or producers or whatever. So you feel like if you go with one side, you feel like you gotta stay there. You don't feel like that you can work with the other side.
I'm not. I'm
And
working with. See, this the difference. I'm working with whoever. Now, the only reason that my situation would be any different is if a nigga feel like that after the fact. You ain't gonna be upset with me about getting my money. I make music because y'all don't want to do music with each other. I ain't got shit to do with it. But my
exactly.
job is to make sure that y'all get some dope ass beats. So either you want this dope motherfucker or you don't. If you feel like I fuck with him and you don't want nothing from me, that's on you.
Have they ever hold you back? Like you did a beat for somebody, or you brought your brand to to a certain person, and have they ever held you back?
Mm-mm.
Never held you back.
Nah.
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
for me, it's just like the way that I'm giving you the conversation. I mean, for me, my job is to make you dope music.
Mm-hmm.
My job is to make you a dope record. However, you take anything outside of that, outside of me making you a record, that's your business. I ain't got nothing to do
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah.
So
Even if
you,
they get on the beat and they talk about their art, it ain't
bro,
got nothing to do with you.
it's just like if you go in the store and you looking for some Gucci shoes and you looking for the dude to give you the right size and the right color. His job is to make sure that you get exactly what you want. Now, whatever you
You
take
take
out of it, or however you take it out of it, that's gonna be on you. My job is to make sure that a artist get some dope records, and that's what I'm here for. I'm here to supply the people with great music. Now, if you intake or you take any other kind of beef or situation that you got with somebody else on top of what I'm doing for you, oh, you gotta take that up with yourself. That's some energy you can't put on me. You can't put that energy on me. Hey, love, I'm gonna call you right back, babe. I'm doing the interview. Okay. All right. But you can't. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I don't know what happened. I can't hear you no more. Hold on, let me see something. So I can't hear you no more. My jaw's showing up, but yours ain't. You want to go out and go back in? I can't hear you.
Lord. Okay. Audio. Give me 1 second, get everything back right. Cause Yeah, y'all can hear me. We back up in here. We back up in here. The Memphis real street, the real gutter, the real people who out here really making moves, man. Y'all know what it is. Y'all make sure y'all hit the thumbs up. Y'all can hear me, man. Y'all already know what's going on. You know what I'm talking about? LC rocking with me right now, man. We doing it on a whole nother level. Stan G, we bringing the whole city together. Yeah, we bringing the whole city together, man. Okay, okay, y'all can hear it. That what it do. That what it do. Let me tell my guy to come back through. Yeah, but like you was saying, basically, the city right now is going through so many things in the city, man, that a lot of folks ain't gonna see eye to eye right now. You know what I'm talking about? But at the same time, it ain't about a bag or nothing like that, because these folks got bags and they still doing what they doing, and they got young dudes who gon' who will end up making a move before some of the bosses will make a move, because the young cats really going hard for their team like that. It's like they got something to prove. But at the same time, Memphis on a whole nother level. That's why when they say it's gonna be like a lot of now, why I tell folks it's more than business in Memphis. The streets is so intertwined with the rap business in Memphis. Like it'll probably never be the same. You know what I'm talking about? And that's why I'm trying to get bro back on here so y'all can hear some of his tracks and and see how explosive some of the beats that my guy got. And he's shooting on a whole nother level. He got a whole nother mind and a whole nother ear for music. You know what I'm saying? Because it's real out here. You know what I'm talking about? But staying G, I'm the heart of the city. I'm the heart of the town. And I'm locking everything down. Yeah, at the same time, just like you said, my guy, the internet keep everything moving and keep everything going in that type of manner. But you know how it go though. You know what I'm saying? We must overcome everything, especially when you want to get on a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? That's why I had to switch lanes and do a couple of other things in the entertainment business and come right back to the music. But at the same time, we ain't gonna stop. We gonna make it pop. I'm talking about on a whole nother level. Give these folks a whole nother brand. You understand, G? You feel me? Y'all already know I'm gonna talk to the biggest players in the game who been out here doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't gonna stop it all. Big or small. You know what I'm talking about? How y'all feel about Memphis? How y'all feel about this Memphis pimping? This whole situation and everything that's going on out here is, you know what I'm saying, got us moving to a whole nother level and got the whole world finally giving us the recognition that we need in the game. As far as entertainment, as far as music, far as like everything the city got going on, far as the juking, the dancing, and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like we on a whole nother level. Like we're at a point in the stage of life that we see what's going on, and nobody can stop it. Not at all, big or small. You understand, G? You know what I'm saying? Like I talk to folks who really OGs in the city of Memphis who really made they, you know what I'm saying, made they mark in the game and really took it to the next level. You know what I'm talking about? Like and really see what's going on and can tell y'all about the side of the city that we from and then the side of the city that they from. Oh man, y'all already know 369 Energy Game, man. Y'all already know when you stop, we ain't gonna do them but keep on popping. Then when LC sweat the track on this joint, and I got a lot of situations, and you know what I'm saying, a lot of people I want y'all to see in Memphis that's taking it to a whole nother level and building the brand of Memphis to make it Memphis look great. You know what I'm talking about? In a whole nother way. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Y'all hold in. Y'all hold in. But yeah, y'all already know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes y'all gotta be, you know what I'm talking about? You gotta take it. You know what I'm talking about? Like all the young dudes out there who trying to get into this game, man, don't wait on nobody. You know what I'm talking about? Sometimes you gotta take your spot, whether they like it or not, man. You gotta go on here and ride your own way. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to take it to that next level. You know what I'm saying? You got to put your all. You can't chase the bag. You got to chase the dream for real. Because long as you chasing the bag, you just gonna get what you done had. You know what I'm saying? But when you chase the dream, you're gonna be living like a king, and everything gonna come together, and you're gonna be like, okay. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get a bigger bag than you ever had. You know what I'm talking about in the game. And that's what I love about the game. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of times y'all see me and say I pimp the game. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pimp the world. Like, you know what I'm saying? I done went on 9 TV shows just to get the recognition to get my face out there. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I flipped it and you know what I'm talking about, I made everybody gravitate to what I had going on. And even though I was out here 15 years old robbing and, you know what I'm saying, did my time as a young dude, you know what I'm talking about, I got back out and capitalized on all the time that I wasted. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna even say I wasted. All the time I had to lay down and collect my thoughts. That's why, oh man, it's some of the biggest stuff. It's some of the biggest game in the world, man. You know what I'm talking about? Like we don't play about what we do in Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Memphis is a real serious city. You know what I'm saying? So the people who out there getting it, they real serious about getting it. You know what I'm saying? You can't play it all, big or small. You gotta know how to work your brand to its outstanding. You know what I'm saying? Outstand G. You know what I'm talking about? Understand G. Oh, I stand alone. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you gotta stand alone on your throne just to see exactly what you got going on, and you gotta peep game. You know what I'm saying? As long as you peep game, you'll never be a lion. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know run them lights up, get me hyped up. If y'all got anything to say, especially if you in the Memphis way, you know what I'm saying? Y'all run them lights up, get me hyped up, and y'all go ahead and join it. I'm finna drop the link up in this joint so y'all can see what's going on. And we gonna keep moving, man. We gonna keep moving forward. You know what I'm saying? With this game that we got going on. You know what I'm saying? That's why I mess with people who really mess with themselves. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't messing with yourself, I don't feel like you need no help because you don't really want to get on that next level to really get to that bag. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't trying to chase your dream, you ain't trying to chase no bag like that. Because as long as you chase your dream, you gonna see bigger things in life. You know what I'm saying? Understand G. It's kings all around Memphis. You know what I'm talking about? It's bags all the way around Memphis. But what type of bag you want? You know what I'm talking about? If you want a bag that, you know what I'm talking about, that you can have you looking over your shoulder, or you want a bag that you really can enjoy. You know what I'm saying? While you living important out here. You know what I'm talking about? Like sometimes like you can look over something just by looking at so many things at one time. Like my guy Wicked told me, sometimes you gotta stick to one thing just to get to that next level. Y'all already know. When them lights up give me hype though, y'all already know I'ma stay piped up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring y'all the latest greatest. Y'all already know. I ain't never been none of the fakest. You know what I'm talking about? That's why I'm gonna give y'all the latest, the greatest things out here in a whole nother type of way. You know what I'm talking about? As long as you bringing it to and you ain't being you ain't trying to follow nobody else. You stand in your lane. Man, you can do a million things. That's why I talk to people in New York, Cali. You know what I'm talking about? I talk to people all the way around the world because I know we the labels now. We the people who making it happen, who getting these people heard. You know what I'm talking about? Like these artists heard now because YouTube is what it is now. You know what I'm talking about? The radio going out of style. And if I keep it 1,000, even TV going out of style. You know what I'm saying? People ain't watching TV more than they watching the YouTube channels. They ain't listening to the radio more than they listen to the YouTube channels. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. You know what I'm talking about? That's why Old Mine is gonna always be one of the top brands in the game. You understand, G? Yeah, sometimes yeah, exactly. Sometimes you have to lose to win again. Just like I tell a lot of people, sometimes you really gotta get hungry to eat right. If you ain't getting hungry out here, you ain't really eating right to the point like you really gonna, you know what I'm talking about, max some out. You know what I'm talking about? Because when you hungry, you gonna eat. You gonna eat good. You know what I'm talking about? We don't just want to hear it on the side. We try to eat good. And that's what I always been about, eating good, living good, you know what I'm talking about? Because there's levels in the game that you gotta get to. You know what I'm talking about? Until you get to that level, you can't stop. That's why I love messing with people who never stopped in the game. Like Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? He had a whole lot of competition at the time he came out. You know what I'm talking about? He had a whole lot of number ones, but at the same time, it was people constantly jumping in the game who was getting that shine, who was getting that number one album. But he kept going in the game. He kept going. You know what I'm saying? Now you see it's not just a sprint, it's a marathon with him. And he one of the top dogs in the game. And some of the people he was going against back then, some of these people you don't even know their name. Let's keep it real. You know what I'm talking about? Let's keep it real and I'm gonna tell the people what it is. You understand, G? Like it's levels to anything you get into. You know what I'm talking about? Big or small. You know what I'm saying? Understand, G? We got the hardest producers in the city. We got the hardest rappers. in the city. And a lot of these folks ain't even getting the recognition that they need. So people like me, I'm gonna bring them to the light. You know what I'm talking about? Especially if I know for sure what it is, I'm gonna bring them to the light. That's why I just can't mess with no anybody. I'm messing with people who grinding, who been grinding, who been shining in their own type of way. So long as you shine in your own type of way, like you ain't got nothing to worry about at all. You know what I'm saying? Understand, G. Real talk. And then some people who had a chance who end up fumbling the ball because their head got too big and they were really still small. But they ain't know that. You know what I'm talking about? They ain't know that. But since we know a lot of these things in the game, man, we must keep on pushing. We gotta keep pushing. Like I'm the biggest blogger from Memphis, from the South, who been worldwide, who been on worldwide platforms. I'm the biggest mind in the game when it comes to entertainment. You know what I'm talking about? Especially in Memphis. You know what I'm talking about? Especially in the South. Because a lot of people ain't hit the platforms I've been on. They ain't watched the people who I done sit back and watch to know how I make a show get on a whole nother level and check the scope. You know what I'm saying? Check the scope. That's the only thing you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, I done did so many things in the game and pimp so many. So like I done pimp so many platforms in my own type of way that I'm the hustler of the year. You know what I'm saying? For real. For all these fumbles, no fumbles. No fumbles at all, big or small, man. You know what I'm saying? And Memphis beef, like that's why I gotta ask everybody point of view on the Memphis beef with Yo Gotti, with the dogs, with the you know what I'm saying, like with the major brands, and I mess with Endless, and I mess with you know what I'm saying, people who jumped out here on faith and made something happen. I mess with Zebo, who then brought money to the city, who then put these young dudes in position so they can get to a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it's about, making it to a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? And never crossing nobody, because I ain't never have to cross nobody to be in the position that I am, that I'm in right now. You know what I'm saying? All thing I had to do is tell the truth, in and out the move. Just keep telling the truth, man. You hear me? So when I see something in the city that's going wrong, I'ma step on it. I'ma let it be known. You know what I'm saying? I'ma let the people see, like, okay, this is what it is, and we must correct that. Yeah. And Texas, Memphis, Texas, we the South. Memphis, Mississippi, that's like our brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like Arkansas, it's like our brothers. That's right next door. You know what I'm talking about? Like long we stay 10 toes down in the game, we ain't really gotta worry about a thing. You know what I'm saying? Understand, G, when I say this, for real. So we ain't gonna stop, we just gonna keep popping. You know what I'm saying? City, city, state to state, big dog, heavyweight. Let me check back in on my guy and see if he gonna play some of these this stadium music for y'all. So y'all can understand and get the vibe that I didn't get when I was making my first CD and I was putting my project together and what made my goal explode to a whole nother level. You understand, G? Oh man. Yeah, let me get it right. Oh man. Cause it's beef all around the city, man. I was out of spring. Man, real talk. Holly Springs. I'm talking about we mess with everything. We doing everything on a whole nother scale. Living like a big player. Y'all run them lights up, get me hyped up. Y'all already know I'm gonna stay piped up. You know what I'm talking about? The realest mind in the game. Energy 369, man. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all already know. Stan G 1000. Y'all already know what it is. Stan G 1000. I'm the hottest mind in the game who doing this thing right here, who taking it to that next level. You know what I'm saying? And I'm doing it for the city, Memphis. I'm doing it for the South. You know what I'm saying? The daddy. You know what I'm saying? Understand G. I'm doing it for the daddy. You know what I'm saying? And I mess with everybody who mess with me. Y'all like, subscribe, and open up your eyes, man. We're not stopping. For real. You know what I'm talking about? So when I put it out there, I'm gonna give y'all number pure facts. And we're gonna come back and see 2 years from now how everything really panned out. You feel me? How everything panned out in the situation. You know what I'm saying? And I salute everybody who rocking with me. And I'm gonna bring y'all more content than ever before. You know what I'm talking about? And give y'all a different perspective other than what I got going on. What it do? What it do? You already know I'm talking to you. You know what I'm saying? We mess with the city for real. If you really in the city and you really about the city, everybody know you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know you. The OGs know what's going on. You know what I'm talking about? Like I just seen trolls and say I ain't from the city. I just be looking at them like, come on, man. I ain't gotta explain. You know what I'm saying? But I bring real major cats on my platform who living like that, who been around town, who really done put it down on a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about trying to sprint and be the first person who out right now. It's about what you gonna do later on in life. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep pushing, and we're gonna keep pushing non-stop. You feel me? Until we hit the top. Shout out to everybody in Memphis, man. Shout out to everybody in Mississippi, man. Shout out to everybody in Arkansas, Texas, Chicago, man. Shout out to everybody who showed me love, man. You know what I'm talking about? Just like my guy said, he remember doing the video Go. He had my video Go. Stan G Go. You can look that up in the Camelot in the East Side. I took something small and made it tall, cause I'm a big dog, and I'll never stop. Big love in the game, man. Y'all stay motivated, never hate it. Y'all already know what it is. Stan G, like, subscribe, and open up your eyes. Drop a comment what y'all want to hear about next. Stan G, no flex. Oh, man.